Hello, everyone. My name is Oliver Bass, otherwise known as Bass from the Past, alongside none other than Pyro J, and welcome to the Esports.net Recap Show. This is a show recapping key moments and key events from around the worlds of esports in the last week. And well, today, Pyro, to kick this one off, we're going to be talking about a major Twitch update that just happened within the last week. And honestly, as much as I can talk about this one, I think you, as a guy who streams on Twitch every day, may have just a little bit more insight.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's a professional path or an addiction at this point, but I do spend a bit of time on Twitch. And in the world of esports, when big esports organizations are picking up content creators, this news surrounding Twitch streamers is really important. What they've done for partners more so is release their exclusivity agreement. Now they have the ability to stream on other platforms, though it's a little bit more complicated than that. They can't simultaneously stream on both Twitch and other PC platforms like YouTube and Facebook. However, they can simultaneously stream on TikTok, which, according to other huge content creators like Ludwig, is the new wave of getting a lot of this visibility and growth. So, Bass, I think it's a really important step for Twitch as they kind of broaden their horizons, get rid of these old news tactics of Twitch is the only streaming service and we're the only one that does it best. Now there's competition. Now there's a reason for this change.
There's a huge reason for the change, but I think that the concern that we're seeing out of a lot of content creators is a very legitimate concern. The reality is that this is not necessarily the biggest change that Twitch could have implemented at this point. If we had seen the ability to multitask, multicast, a lot of people would have been a lot happier with this one, just due to the fact that YouTube right now kind of seems like it's on its way up with multiple creators going over to sign theirs exclusively. It feels like it's probably the hottest platform out aside from Twitch for streaming. Facebook on its rise, especially with the deal that is put out recently to match the money for subscriptions that have been going out there, has made it a very competitive platform. So Twitch, it's a great step forward, but the question is are they going to be able to continue on with those steps and turn this into something greater to continue with their partnership with other platforms? We will have to find out, but we'll find out on another day because Twitch is not the only thing that we were talking about here and now. We'd also like to talk about OpTic Gaming signing brand new content creators, 4 of them as a matter of fact, and those 4 content creators are going to be Alexandra and Andrea Botez, as well as also CodeMiko, who is a VTuber as well, and JustaMinz as well. So I can, again, talk about these guys, but you know a little bit more about these content creators as well.
Oh, yeah. And listen, they were signed to Envy already. Envy merges with OpTic Gaming. It's kind of, okay, are they signing with OpTic Gaming? Now the news is there. Now the big announcement is there. These 4 content creators which, by the way, are huge. The visibility and especially the innovation. When you look at streamers like CodeMiko, she is paving the path forward, absolutely trailblazing in what VTuber models look like. She has a whole world in of itself. If you haven't checked her out, you have to. But that's part of the galore of this announcement. That's part of the reason that OpTic Gaming is trying to push to be one of the biggest esports organizations here. It's all rooted not just in the esports competitions, but the content creators. Who's going to get the visibility of the organization out there? Who's going to push those sponsors that are paying that organization money to get that reach? It's the content creators. So the Botez twins, CodeMiko, and JustaMinz, this is insane reach for OpTic Gaming, and it's no question why they'd continue to pick up these 4 girls who are already living together, are already pushing out content for millions of fans and viewers alike. So it's a good move for OpTic.
It's a big move for OpTic as well to continue on with their path. Just to sort of explain how big of a field that OpTic covers at this point, they have content creators they compete in Call of Duty, Rocket League, Halo, Valorant, Apex, have competed in CSGO, Gears of War, PUBG, Fortnite, Dota, and League of Legends. Is a team that expands all across the board for esports here. So to see them pick up 4 new content creators is not necessarily a surprise, but it is more on tune with what we have seen out of OpTic, and especially considering that they have just turned over from Envy and continue to broaden their horizons. We look to the future for OpTic for sure. It's definitely one of the hottest teams coming out of the esports world, but there's a lot of other things coming out in the esports world next week. That is all that we have got this week here for the Esports.net Recap Show. Once again, my name is Oliver Bass, joined alongside by none other than Pyro J. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more content next week. Have a good one.